There's something else that I wanted to kind of point out here. The Samsung, this particular product, of course, comes with a Core i5 second generation, the Sandy Bridge processor. And the Sandy Bridge processor has something called Intel QuickSync. This is a video conversion technology that uses a very specific kind of instruction set on the CPU to really accelerate video transcoding options. Now, you might be thinking, come on, Jason, this is a thin and light laptop. Are you really going to use it for video transcoding? Well, you know what? I like to edit videos on any laptop I own, and so one of the things that I'm personally looking for is a laptop that actually has some decent, power under the hood. And honestly, with the Core i5 processor, this thing should be pretty good. Now, here's what's really interesting. I imported a 1080p video trailer, okay, and 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. I converted it with QuickSync turned on, and it converted it in 1 minute and 9 seconds. So that's about twice as fast as real time, okay? I turned QuickSync off. It took 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So QuickSync actually speeds up video transcode by 2 times with a high definition video file. It's even crazier. I ripped a DVD, a VOB file. So I got a DVD of the movie Serenity. Great movie, by the way. Firefly rocks. Really sad that it got canceled. Anyway, with QuickSync turned on, it converted a 20-minute, 30-second clip in 1 minute and 19 seconds. Okay, that's about 20 times real time. With QuickSync turned off, it took 5 minutes and 55 seconds. So basically, 6 minutes. So we're talking 6 minutes versus 1 minute and 19 seconds. So that's like a 6-fold improvement. Massive difference. So if you want to do video, transcoding, make sure you get software that supports it. This is Cyberlink's Media Espresso media converter, and so you need to get software that supports it. But anyway, really cool. The other interesting thing is that when I was running the video conversion, with QuickSync turned on, it was using 25 to 35% of the CPU. With QuickSync turned off, it was using 80 to 90% of the CPU. So with QuickSync turned off, you're going to kill your battery because your CPU is working really hard. With QuickSync turned off, you're going to actually still get really good battery life. So anyway, really cool. I'm really impressed with Intel's QuickSync technology, and of course, I'm really impressed that the Samsung Series 9 has that core technology built in. Getting back to battery life just for a second here, I wanted to mention that I do a Lord of the Rings battery life test where I take the extended edition of the Lord of the Rings, which is something like 2 hours and 58 minutes. I set the screen brightness at 100%, so as bright as it can go. I mute the volume, and then I hit play, okay? A lot of laptops can't even complete that test. My Dell Vostro V13, it can't even make it through the whole thing without the battery dying. This beautiful machine right here, it made it through the entire movie, and it still had 27% of the battery life remaining. That is fantastic. That is really impressive. So kudos to Samsung for the performance there, and I think that has a lot to do with how well it's optimized to offload the video playback to the GPU, etc. Anyway, really good news there. Something else that I wanted to talk about was the price competitiveness of this particular product. Now, when I first shot the unboxing video on this gorgeous machine, I said the price was $24.99, and that is the MSRP for this particular model. At the time I shot the unboxing video, the new MacBook Airs hadn't actually come out yet, okay? And at the time, Samsung was able to offer something that had way more CPU power, more RAM, kind of more everything, and the MacBook Air wasn't really able to match up to it in kind of every department. Well, the new MacBook Airs are out, and so it's pretty logical, to step back and kind of compare the two. So for $15.99, okay, you get a MacBook Air. Now this is in Canada. Prices in the US are virtually the same. You get a MacBook Air with a Core i5 1.7 gigahertz, okay? That's a faster processor than this thing. You get 4 gigs of RAM. This thing has 8 gigs, so it has more RAM. You get 256 gig on the SSD, the same. You get the same Intel HD graphics. On the MacBook Air, you get a 1440 by 900 screen. This one is lower resolution. It is 1366, I believe, by 768 on a 13.3 inch screen. Yeah, 1366 by 768. So you might look at that and say, wow, the MacBook Air is only $1599. This thing's $2499. Holy crap, Samsung. This is a really expensive laptop. Here's what's interesting. Just this morning, I'm shooting this video. I checked the price comparison on the Samsung Series 9. I wasn't able to get an updated price on this exact model, but what I did was I went to CompUSA, basically Tiger Direct, and so this is a US site. They have the Core i5 version at 1.6 gigahertz. Okay, so slightly faster in terms of speed. 4 gigs of RAM. So you do lose 4 gigs of RAM compared to the model I'm looking at. 256 gig SSD, Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. Look at that, $15.99. So this compares very, very favorably to the high-end 13.3-inch MacBook Air. Really, but the only difference is you're losing 100 megahertz on the CPU, and you have a slightly lower resolution screen, but then it's the same price. So Samsung has clearly started to shift their pricing around to be competitive, with the MacBook Air, and I think that's fantastic. So what's the point in all this? The point is that whenever you're watching a YouTube video and anyone mentions price, go out and do your own research and see what the current price is, because prices are constantly going to be changing. All right, now, let's talk about performance again just for a second here. I ran some PCMark benchmark numbers, and I'm just going to zoom in here so you can kind of check it out here. So this is PCMark Vantage, okay? And PCMark Vantage is the benchmarking suite that came out in the Windows Vista era. They have a brand new one that just came out, and I haven't started using it yet. Anyway, so as you can see here, the PCMark score is 7,411 PCMarks. That's a really great score for a laptop. Honestly, a lot of laptops can't even break past 5,000. Really impressive scores, all through the CPU and hard drive intensive tests. And of course, the hard drive is off the charts. I mean, it's 25,265 there. And that is obviously a fantastic score for an SSD. Desktop SSDs, like an OCZ3 model will score a little bit higher than that. But again, for a laptop, this is very, very fast. So really impressive scores there. And if you want to see the breakdown of those scores, if you want to do any comparisons, I'll just show this on the screen for a couple seconds. You can pause it to get the breakdown if you want. But essentially, those are the scores. So, in aggregate, what do I think about the Series 9? What's my kind of general feeling about this product? Honestly, I really, really like this product. Now, I know a lot of people have said in comments that Asus has a new model coming out that I should be looking at. It's like the UX21 or something like that. It's not out yet. I'm obviously, I'm really interested in what that product brings to the table. But right now, today, if I had to choose between a MacBook Air and the Samsung Series 9, I would go for the Series 9, okay? And the reason why, there's a lot of things to like about the MacBook Air, but when I had it and I was using Windows on it, the keyboard, really screwed me up, having the keys be kind of in the wrong place. For a Windows guy, I'm a Windows guy. I'm not, frankly, interested in using OS 10 on like a full-time basis, so I really want a good, solid Windows laptop. With the price reduction that Samsung has very recently implemented, the Series 9 competes very well on the MacBook Air against price. I would, however, if I was going to buy one in the United States, because Samsung Canada made the terrible, terrible decision, to put in this rinky-dink tiny shift key here, which drives me totally insane. I'm not going to say anymore. Watch my unboxing video for my full-on rant, but yeah, I wouldn't buy it from Samsung Canada. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, this has been Jason Dunn from Laptop Thoughts. I give the Series 9 a 2 thumbs up. I think it's a fantastic device. Oh, I forgot to mention the insane brightness of the screen, okay? In my unboxing video, I noted that the screen itself was very, very bright, okay? But I wasn't sure if it was really twice as bright as like an average screen. Let me tell you, I compared this screen to my Dell Vostro V13. The screen on that looks pathetic compared to this. Okay, this is it at its lowest brightness, and this is it as it goes up. Now you can see again, I have really bright lights here, but trust me, this is easily the brightest screen I've ever seen on a Windows laptop of this size. It's a really bright, really nice, high quality screen, and I think it's fantastic. So if you need a laptop that has extreme, portability, if you need a laptop that has USB 3, and that's another important thing too, right? That the MacBook Air, the much vaunted MacBook Air, doesn't have USB 3, right? It has Thunderbolt, but nobody's using Thunderbolt just yet. So important that it has USB 3, high performance, good battery life, sexy, svelte design, really lightweight. It's a true blue Windows laptop, so if you're a guy like me who wanted something like the MacBook Air but didn't want to run OS X, you don't have to make the compromises because you have a laptop that was actually designed to run Windows. So there's my review video. It's a long review video, but I hope you've appreciated the level of detail that I've gone into. Again, this has been Jason Dunn from Laptop Thoughts. Please give this video a thumbs up, post a comment or question if you haven't. Check out the the ads in and around this video. That's how you help support the work that I do. And again, big thanks to Samsung Canada for sending me this fantastic laptop to check out. I will probably be buying one of these sometime in the next couple of months. That's what I think of this product, and I can give you no higher recommendation than to say that this product is worth my money, and I think it's worth yours as well. Thanks for watching.